Good morning, everybody. I'm Jacob with Red Branch Construction Outdoor Living, and today I wanted to take a second and address one of the questions that we get from a lot of our clients who call in, who choose to work with us. One of the biggest questions that we get is, why do we price the projects the way we do, or how do we come up with the pricing that we do on projects? So I wanted to take a second just to talk about that. There's really three main things that go into that overall price that we quote for projects. The first being materials. One thing to keep in mind with those is, yes, there are rising shortages and inflated prices that do affect the cost, but the good news is lumber has come down a little bit, so it's not as big a concern as it used to be. The second thing is labor that goes into actually building the project. We pay our team well, but also along with that is we pay for work comp insurance and other benefits that cost more on top of the actual wages that we pay. And the third thing is the overhead and profit. I know profit is a scary term that people use. Businesses are in business to make a profit, and that's what helps keep a company professional and growing. So when you hire a professional company, overhead is something that's unavoidable. Are things like insurance, licensing. It could be office supplies and softwares like CRM systems that help keep track of customers so that we know when to text back and email back. It could include training. It could include storage for equipment and supplies. So, we've got marketing. And a lot of folks think that marketing is just so that you can find us. We're also marketing to the workforce so that we can find new team members to join our team. So the reason why we see such a big difference sometimes between other folks that quote projects and when we quote projects is because of that overhead that goes into it. And so what do you get with that overhead? There's a huge difference between hiring a professional company to get the project done and then just hiring labor. Making sure that everything is built to code, making sure that permits are pulled and that the permit process is done correctly throughout the project, and warranties, making sure that, if you have an issue with your project, say a year later, that you can call us and we can come back and fix it. So like we've talked about, the biggest differences between hiring a professional company and just hired labor is hired labor has material cost and labor cost. When you hire a professional company to do the project, you've got material costs, labor costs, and overhead to go into really delivering that quality product that you can stand behind, enjoy with your family. You rest assured that we're going to take care of it in the long run.